Welcome back to another video. My name is Abby and today we are talking about as above, so below. What does that really mean and ultimately how it can benefit you in your life. If you're new to this channel and you like videos like this, you want some more, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. As soon as new videos come out, you will be notified. And if you really like this video, if you really want to support this channel, a great and quick way to do so is simply by clicking that like button below. So back to the video. What does this mean? As above, so below. As within, so without. What is this riddle and what does it mean? How can it benefit you? When I first heard this, I didn't have any clue what it meant, and it actually kind of frustrated me and irritated me that I didn't understand, but there was truth in it. It seemed like something that was really important, but I didn't have the tools to break down how it could benefit me. So I made this video today to share something that I recently learned and a perspective that I took on it that really helped me to see and use it into my benefit, and it's really helped me in my life. So one of the main things about as above, so below is the idea of synchronicity, is the idea of a mirror or an echo. What's going on above you is going on within you, right? And so the synchronicity, that term, I actually didn't know this before I made this video. It actually comes from Carl Jung in the 50s. He came up with this, the idea of synchronicities and how they are a way to bring out our psyche to ourselves. So bringing that unconscious, using things outside of us to give you a little bit more understanding of what's going on in your unconscious. So you can bring it to your awareness. And if you've watched other of my videos, you know that this is a powerful way to start changing your life, because what you don't know, you don't know. And that seems really easy, but understanding, oh, there are things about you, there are things about me, there are things about all of us that if we understood, we'd be able to take different choices. If we knew that we're reacting based on a fear that's just under our conscious awareness, that's in our unconscious, we'd be able to then address that fear and then be proactive in our life rather than reactive. So there are a lot of different things that you could be living your life based on. So fears, insecurities, whatever that looks like for you, you could be living your life based off of that. There are things in your life that you see, it's going to basically perpetuate that belief, and your belief is changeable. You have something called your cybernetic mechanism in your brain, which essentially is a thermostat. It's essentially an image you have of yourself. You're going to go into life looking through the filters of insecurity, of unlovable, of rejection, of abandoned, and you're going to find situations, people, as above, so below. The powerful thing that really helped me understand this, get a little bit better grasp on this, is as below, as within, so outside, as below, so above. Realizing that the origin and kind of putting it more on my beliefs and seeing that I am projecting out, I am sending out, and what I'm seeing is a reflection. So really, in my opinion, this phrase is about understanding the relationships of what's happening inside of you and what you're seeing on the outside, and really bridging that gap and understanding, oh, the outside is information to help me understand myself more. If you're familiar with Neville Goddard and his idea of everybody pushed out, you are pushing yourself out onto everybody, all these different aspects of you. Again, we are human beings, highly complex creatures. So there are parts of ourselves that are could potentially be in shadow. And all that means is we have our ego, which, helps us go out into the world. It's our self-image. And we always want to be good, and we always want to do good and be seen in a good light because, we want to have our needs met. We want to be lovable. We want to be accepted by the group, because there are a lot of emotional and psychological needs that we have as human beings that are far more impactful than even our physical ones. Think about it. If you've ever been through a breakup and you have this sense of abandonment or neglect or loss, that's an emotional intensity, emotional wound, and you might not eat, you might forget to drink water. So when it comes to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it really puts into question if our physical needs are indeed the most important ones we have, but we'll get more into that in a later video. So realizing that we want to see ourselves as good, we want to see ourselves as lovable. So there are parts of ourselves that we'll actually push away from. Even though we can't do that, psychologically, we kind of make a line and we try to disassociate with that. We put it in shadow, it's called. So for me particular, what I pushed into shadow was people who were really really cocky, people who really wanted a lot of attention, people who wanted to put on a show, I would find them so irritating, so annoying. Like, come on, like, act right. Don't put yourself out there so much. You're supposed to be humble. You're not supposed to be heard so much and seen. People who want to give you attention will go to you. You shouldn't be calling and making a lot of noise. That's wrong. Well, spoiler alert, I wanted a lot of attention. I was really cocky. I was really arrogant. And parts of me still are. However, I've learned to use that in the world to make videos, to put my love for attention out there and then get it in a way that facilitates value. I love sharing, and hopefully you watching this video will get value out of these ideas and out of these different perspectives of how I see the world and what I've learned so far. So when I realized that my love for attention was in shadow and I was judging people outside of me because I judged myself. Somewhere along the line when I was younger, up until that moment, I gave a meaning that getting attention was bad. Getting attention meant you were doing something wrong. And so I judged it because I judged me first. So as below, me judging me, so above. Me seeing people doing it, me judging them. As I accepted myself, as I realized, oh, I'm judging them because I think they're wrong. Oh, I judge myself. I think it's wrong. Hey, wait a second, is that wrong? I question that belief. I realize it's not wrong. There can be a lot of benefit for everybody. It could be a win-win-win. And I embraced that. I took that thing that was in shadow and I brought it in. I saw myself as more of a unit, and embracing that made me not judge people outside of me, but I used outside of me to help understand what was within me. As below our consciousness, as in our unconscious, so outside of us, so above us, so what we see in our outside world. So this is another way to basically get inside your psyche, start understanding what is it that you really believe about yourself. And another thing, so within, so outside. And that's what I like to change that term to, because as of right now in my learning process, that is what helps me understand this most. As within, so without, so outside. What is outside of you? What is it reflecting? How can you learn more about yourself? By using your external circumstances. If you reject them, if you're like, oh my gosh, no one's ever gonna love me, look at this person. I go and I put myself out there so much and I want them to love and accept me, but then they just reject me. Well, you putting your value in them accepting you is you actually rejecting yourself, self-abandonment. So if your actions are stemming and rooted, if the start, that first domino is self-rejection, you are going to see a reflection of yourself rejected. So below, so above. So within, so outside. You can start seeing it's just a reflection, and you can start moving things and changing different aspects and realizing things about yourself so that you can stop doing actions that are hurting you, that are causing you pain, that are causing you the thing that you don't want. If you're looking for a certain amount of money or abundance and you continually feel that you don't have enough, and in areas that you do have, you say, oh, that's not good enough. I need more, I need more, I need more. That rejection of what you do have, rather than being grateful and sending out that electromagnetic signature, which according to Dr. Joe Dispenza, gratitude is a great state of receivership, because you are basically being thankful. You are in that state of thankfulness. You're sending out thoughts, you're sending out feelings, and even according to Dr. David Hawking's chart of it being a higher vibration, and you can see the chart that I've included here, that love and joy is a higher vibration. Those higher vibrations are going to be actually lower brain waves. You're going to be more of an alpha state, ready to receive. If you're grateful and you're in a state of gratitude, you're in a state of receiving, you're going to get more things that you're grateful for. You're going to be open. You're already thinking and feeling and basically priming your state of being for the thing that you really want. But if you're in a state of, this isn't good, I don't like this, I am without, I don't have, you're sending out thoughts and you're sending out feelings of you not having. So basically, even on an electromagnetic level, your toroidal field, which is, everyone has one, it's basically sending out a call signal of not enough. Send more of that, send more experiences, send more people that are going to let that person know that they don't have enough. So really, that's not to punish you. That's not to show you that you're not good enough. That's not to show you that you don't deserve it. That's only there to help show you what is inside, what is below. When you change what is below, when you change what is in your unconscious, you automatically will change what's outside, what's above you. Not above you, but outside of you. So realize that you are the cause to the effect that you see in your life. The cause, what is inside, what is below, what is unconscious, is sending out, and you're seeing the reflection, which is the effect, which are the circumstances, the situations, the people in your life, how they're treating you. That's only there to give you more feedback. As you start seeing what you believe about yourself, that's just a reflection, a way to show you more of you and understand yourself more. Dive into your shadows so you can understand. See yourself as whole and complete already. See yourself as abundant, no matter what your situation is. Start making adjustments to your belief. You do deserve money. You do deserve abundance. You do deserve love. You deserve the dream job. You deserve to live in this life the way that you dream about. Those thoughts and those feelings that you have inside of you, they are there for a reason, and the world is a better place. The world will benefit with you expressing yourself that way in this life. And you starting to believe that, you changing your beliefs, you changing the meaning of different circumstances that happened prior in your life that have led you to believe what it is you believe about yourself. You giving those new meaning is the way to bring the power to changing what is below so you can change what is above. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.